I've got the screen, it's here. In the previous video, I showed the head unit, which I had already sourced, but more was needed. Obviously the screen, which I've just shown, but some other odds and ends were also necessary, as you'll see in just a moment. So yeah, this is the story of how I sourced some other parts as well. This is the screen, and it's also got the cables. By the way, this is the exact same product number that Remis PSA put in his video. I'll really have to link it below, because it's worthwhile. So I know this is going to work with the SMEG unit that I bought. We have the LVDS cable, which is an original, looks perfect. It's lost its reference number sort of, but I know it's going to work because it came from the same radio, screen actually I should say. I also have this power cable, so this is, at least it's better than having to source from scratch, you know, this connector, etc. But I'm going to have to source some way of extending this. Shouldn't be too hard, but that's going to be the next thing to take care of. So this power cable needed connectors, and I needed to see what kind of connectors they were. So I went down to the car and got that plug out and had to remove this blue thing by pressing a flap in the back to have a closer look at those connectors to see what ones I had to source. To get the connector out, you just have to push a flap on the inside of the connector inwards and then push the whole thing out and it'll just pop out. Right, finally bloody well got it out. Next stop is to take some pictures of this and go to an electrician somewhere. Now, I went to 2 different electronic stores and showed them the pictures of the connectors, and none of them could help me. The last one was it's a big name here in Porto, where I live. They've got basically everything. If no one else has electronic material, usually they do, and they didn't have it because it seems it's automotive specific, car specific. And they said go to a car shop. Obviously the other solution is to go online, trying to find it there. But there's a third option, just crossed my mind. Not too far from where I am now, there is a scrapyard. So if I were to rock up and say, yeah, hi, do you think you've got the rest of this cable in some old Peugeot or Citroen from the 2010s? I might get lucky. Well, that didn't go as planned, so I just got back from what I thought was a scrapyard, and a bit disappointing. It's not a scrapyard. Well, it is a scrapyard. It's a car pound. You know, I think they call it vehicle impound in the US. Yeah, basically where cars that have been apprehended by the police go to die. So I couldn't buy anything from there. So next step, I have to look to the other sources, because there are no other scrap yards in the vicinity. I'd have to go way out of town. Okay, so I'm inside a smashed up old C5. Look at those seats. I wish I had these seats in my car. I'd much rather have them than the current seats, in all honesty. But anyway, I'm going to get this out, and the centre armrest. I want that as well. Can't see it there. When it comes. But yeah, it's all mouldy, but I want it because it's in better condition than mine. But yeah, they've given me some tools and I'm going to get to work. So there we are. Don't mind the cables, those are the old struts. Put new struts on. Another video's coming on that, if it isn't already out. And yeah, so I've got this loom and also this armrest, which needs a very thorough clean. This isn't really should be part of this video, is about the SMEG, but what the hell. I've already cleaned this with soap and vinegar. It's different from what's installed in my car. The one in my car is adjustable. That's a little bonus there. I really wasn't expecting this to be a part of today's series of tasks, basically. Oh, something else. I also picked up all of these little clips and fittings the bloke said I could have. It's brilliant because you can't find these on sale anywhere else. And these are direct from the source. Yeah, it's great. These are things that I've either gone missing or I've lost over the past few years in the car. Fantastic to have found this. I'm on the home stretch now, so we've got this this loom here, this and the armrest, €20, and also got the extra bits and bobs, which is good. And now I just have to remove some wires here from the loom, which should be easy. And it doesn't matter if the colours aren't 100% the same. That's not the important part. I just have to make a note which is which. And it's got some numbers there. Hopefully that's visible. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here are also some numbers here. 9, 13, blah blah blah. Remis PSA supplied a wiring diagram, which means that as long as these numbers line up, you're as good as gold. As long as you don't mix up these, you know, which number is connected to the other number here. Keep that in mind. So that's it. I think it's all done in terms of prep. I've got the SMEG unit itself, I've got the screen, I've got the power cable to the screen, and also I've got the LVDS cable. And also the VCI cable, which allows me to plug my computer to the car to reprogram the head unit with my car's VIN number. I think we're good. Got all the bits and pieces necessary, I think. The bare minimum, of course. Still missing the trim piece to cover up where the radio was, so the SMEG unit will be visible, but we can work around that. In the meantime, I will look for a trim piece, but that's not really going to stop me from replacing, in the next video, the RT6 unit with the SMEG unit. So, join me in the next video. Please like, subscribe, share, all of that jazz. Click on the screen now for other videos, click below for more things to look at and buy and etc. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. I bid you all farewell.